Hello friends, welcome to my channel Game of Trades. Today is 21st of February 2018 and I will be analyzing RADICO Khaitan. This is one of the query in one of my WhatsApp group. So I have created two WhatsApp group because in one of the WhatsApp group the limit was over and so that's why I created another one and this is the one which was asked in the first group. So the question is regarding RADICO Khaitan and I see it good for portfolio as well at this current level and I see a bit of downfall. Some few points correction might still come and so we'll discuss this after this disclaimer. Whatever information you are viewing through this YouTube channel is only for educational purpose and any trade that you wish to take upon based on any suggestions made here is only your responsibility and I can't be held legally responsible for your profit or loss. Now if you see RADICO Khaitan, let's move to monthly chart and if you see this monthly chart you will understand what a rally has ensued after a breakout has happened. So let's go into a bit detail. First let's draw a horizontal line. Basically let's start with this. So here if you see, let me make it a bit thicker. After the breakout of this trend line, we see a huge movement has come in and that too with huge volume. That says that still, that proves that there was high amount of interest in RADICO Khaitan at these levels. So people were waiting tremendously for this breakout to happen and once it happened, you see what has happened. Now if you find such, for example, if we were here at this point of time, what should we have done? So one thing is, once a breakout happened after a good volume and you see that the consistency remains, so this is the monthly chart. Maybe you would not like to wait for the monthly chart, maybe you can see the same thing in the weekly chart. Then in that case you start buying with a small quantity. What happens is that you are waiting for a confirmation and what if you see a breakout happening above this level, you know. So this is the all-time high. Now this line, this horizontal line, so we see a breakout happening over this trend line, that too with high volume, and then it is making all-time high with high volume. This is a most profitable trade that I believe. If you find such thing making an all-time high with a good volume and we had this consistency over certain period of time, if you find a stock like this, then this is a very good stock to buy. And we have seen that this is going up. In terms of Elliott wave, this is the wave theory and we might see a little bit of correction. So this red candle does not mean that it will not go up, that a strong correction will start. We will see in coming days what happens if this is the third wave or if it is just the internal wave structure that is happening and then it will start rally again. So this is, if you are looking for a stock for portfolio, then this type of a stock is what you would like to go for. And now what happens after a breakout, one possibility is a retest happen, but that is not always the case, right? If this is a wave 3, after the correction it will start for the wave 5, so fourth wave will come and again it will go up. It is not always necessary that retest happen, because if you see even at this level there was a breakout of this trend line but then it was not retested. Normally this is a normal case when we see a retest happening, but when a move is very strong, when the momentum is very strong, then it keeps going in one direction, and this is a monthly chart. Now if you see RSI, now RSI has faced a resistance at this level and this is what is happening here. And possibly if you see, if you, it might happen, if you see RSI, here it was the resistance, here it was the resistance, here it was the resistance. After a breakout, it tested that, right? Now here is also a similar case. After a breakout, it is retesting it, and possibly if this retest, that is if this support is taken, it will fly high again, and then we will see some very good movements which can happen. So if you see from this level, when RSI broke this, it continued to move. So just focus on this area. It continued to move and RSI remained in overbought region, and that's the thing that you have to understand. This overbought and oversold regions are does not okay. So if RSI goes into overbought region, you don't have to sell it. There are few preconditions where this is valid. This was a concept which was brought into effect by the originator of RSI. But then when there's another guy who came, what was his name? Andrew Cardwell, I believe. So when he came and he propounded a level of 60-40, the range shift and all. So this range shift is what we are talking about. We are not talking about this overbought region. Even if it remains in the overbought region, it keeps flying high, and that's the point that you have to understand. If it goes into that region, you don't have to short it. Normally, traditionally, people used to do that, but that is no longer valid. There is certain condition when that remains valid, but that is what normally we don't follow. One should not follow if it has to be analyzed, if RSI has to be interpreted into the right way. So now come back here. This is what is happening. We are taking a support here. If this support is taken, then we will fly more high. Now this is the weekly chart, and we see on the weekly chart a retest of 60 level can happen, and on daily chart. So daily chart we see that there might be some down move which is possible. So it might come down to 300 level. So if you are holding it also, so if the question was asked that what should I do if I'm already holding it. So if you are holding it, keep holding it, and the time will come when you can add to that position. And if someone has not bought it, and if they are looking for a stock to add into portfolio, then Radico Khaitan they can add. But let's wait for some more time, because the 20-30 points correction might come. If you see, we have a gap here, and this, let me draw a horizontal line to make it more clear. So if you see, we had this gap here, and this is the high here, and after that we had a gap up, and then it was a retest, a small, just price just remained here for some time, and then it flied high, and then it retested the breakout. So here retest happened after this breakout, and then after that it is coming down. So it is possible that it will come down and touch it again, and then we will see what type of movement it does, whether it goes for heavy correction and all. So don't be in a hurry to buy it. I see that 20-30 points correction might come. Even that, at that point of time, we will see if we have to whether it goes down or it takes the support. So don't be in a hurry. It The actual movement will take some time to surface itself, but then this remains a very good stock to add into portfolio. And we are in wave 3. This is small correction of ABC waves which will come, and then we will see possibly that it will go again higher. So that's it, guys. Just wait for some time in the Radico Khaitan. Keep watching it, and if let's say that if you are if you are you add this into your watch list, and let us at some after few days it has come to this level, then we can analyze it later again. If you can, if you are remind me, then I will reanalyze it. But then at this point, at this juncture, I see that for portfolio this remains a very good pick. So that's it, guys. If you have any further queries, You can write in the comment section. Thanks for watching.